Hi, this is Nicole Mantilla Parado. Welcome to my first podcast episode where we talk everything about business, spirituality, personal growth, relationships, motherhood. This is where I'm going to just drop what is alive for me, what I've learned in my life experience to help you move through your life and live a life by design that is aligned with your soul's blueprint, because that's what I have done. I have built a business and created a life for myself that is aligned with my soul's blueprint. And it is not an easy journey. So that's why I've decided to create this podcast that can be relatable to you, so it can inspire you to grow and transform. And I see these podcasts also as a space where I will drop activations and deliver you potent energy transmissions when they come through. And hopefully you're already feeling it in my voice that this is something powerful for you to tune into, especially today. It's because this is talking to the scared child within you that is keeping you from living your best life. The fears, the subconscious fears, and the ways that we block ourselves that show up as us feeling burnt out, drained, overwhelmed, frozen, stuck in our life and our business. And I want to do this from a unique perspective of I'm coaching someone and I'm going to go back and forth so that you can see how you can uncover and maybe relate to why there is a part of you that is not feeling safe to own your power, to own your fullness. Okay. So here is a client that is scared of being seen and owning her power. And it shows up with her being overwhelmed and feeling drained by everyone's energy around her because she cares so much of what people think. So we break it down and we see that she's really scared of being persecuted and taking down if she's going to shine and own this full power. So we go deeper. Why? Why are you feeling this way? Because I might lose everything that I have and have to start all over again. And that is exhausting. Because I won't know if what I'm doing is going to work or not work. Well, do you trust yourself? No, I'm scared. What are you scared of? Failure. Well, what does this failure mean to you? Not getting what I want and it being my fault because I was not good enough or I didn't do it right. So you're defining what you perceive as failure based on your worth. Yeah, I guess so. So it's really not me feeling being persecuted and taken down. It's really me not trusting myself. Well, what if you tried this on? If something isn't working or doesn't work the way you expected, it's because you had lessons to learn in order for you to really have what you wanted. So let's try to find the gems and the lessons you have been learning throughout the process to give you the courage to try again and to not give up and not to be scared of things falling out of your life in losing things, giving you the courage to actually let go. All right. So these things that you consider as failures, these losses, tell me, what lessons have you been learning throughout this process? Definitely how to hold boundaries and to say no, and not to let people's negative energy and projections weigh me down, which is still an ever-going process. This is a big one. I've learned to really stop worrying about what people are doing and not doing, and being like the judgment police. Stop controlling and micromanaging, because every time I do that, shit just falls apart. To own my value and not to try to convince and prove it to others. To really take an honest look at my finances and my relationship with money, and not to be shameful and embarrassed of poor decisions. Well, I guess they're not poor decisions because they've made me see things differently, like you're saying. I've learned how to hold more space and embody my unique facilitation style. This is a big one. I've learned how to not take the frustration that I have towards myself and others out on my body and the people I love. I stopped telling white lies and embellishing to cover up shame, embarrassment, and guilt. And I guess I've noticed with my friends that I had a lot of sisterhood wounds to heal about rejection. Yeah. The rejection that I feel when I don't feel included. That became really present. I let go of judging others and acting more advanced, either spiritual or know-it-all. I had to see that could happen, but that was also part of my control and micromanaging. To be kind, always learning how I can be more kind, loving, generous, honest, and truthful. I guess I also learned that I don't have to really worry about equal energy exchange and what I can get and how I can get my share, but more of giving from my soul to serve others from the pureness of my heart, and knowing that as long as I'm in integrity, it will flow back to me. That was, wow, I'm really seeing what you're talking about here. Like, as I'm going over these things, I am seeing how many gems and wins there were, and what I perceive as failures. These are like diamonds and rubies and emeralds. I learned how to own my power just through doing this. Wow. I feel like I could journal to this and be here with this for a long time. And you should. I really want you to sit here and reflect on all the blessings and the lessons, and that Failure is just what you give definition to it. You're the one who gives meaning to what it means to you. So what you consider it as setbacks has really brought you all this wisdom. It seems to me the person you are now becoming and embodying is much more suitable to handle what you have been calling forth. Would you agree? Yeah. Like, I'm kind of blown away. I really need to sit here with this longer. Why do you think you had to learn all of this? Because I was scared to be seen as weak and not having it all together. I wanted to be seen as strong and important because I never really felt that growing up. So I've created this illusion to myself. I don't even know if that's the right way to describe it. What are you feeling right now? I'm feeling this little girl inside me that is still scared to be seen and fully shine. I just want to hold her. I just want to hold her and love her and tell her that she can be seen now in her full power and beauty and that she is strong enough to shine. All the judgments and stories that I've been telling have been holding me back. I feel like there's this pearl inside of me that wants to burst open with all this wisdom, joy, and aliveness. I'm going to put this pearl inside this heart of my inner child and let us blossom together with safety. And that we can do anything because we have nothing to prove. And people can take it or leave it. But this is my dharma. I have to live in my truths. I have to share me. And what is meant for me shall be, and what is meant to die will die. I can no longer fear these death and rebirth portals. Man, thank you for this. This is helping me strengthen. You're right. All of this has been strengthening me so I could be the most generous, honest, loving, abundant, forgiving, kinder, however you want to say it, loving version of myself. And I'm ready to shine. You are. And all of you listeners are ready to shine. So here, I invite you to close your eyes and place your left hand over your heart and your right hand on your belly. And take a couple of deep, nourishing breaths with me. and know that you too are safe to shine. And if there are parts of you that related to this story, we can amplify the sun and the light within your womb space, within your heart space, within your throat, within your cheeks, behind your eyes. Let the light shine. Let the particles, the crystalline structures activate within your cellular network. Let the light of God shine even more through your physical vessel. Let your light bodies activate. Enamatu shikiaki arai arao sonamai. Just take a deep breath in. If you are looking for more support at this time, I have soul activation sessions. They're 1 hour long. It's a one-on-one with me on Zoom. They're only open for June and July, and there's limited spaces. I also have the Reclaim 9-week program to support women through a personal and spiritual transformation and reclaiming their power, owning their worth, authenticity, and freedom. And you will learn about boundaries and managing your empath nature and so much more. There's also a 2-hour electromagnetic field upgrade webinar. And there it's all about grounding into your personal power and learning techniques with the body. It's very interactive. You'll vocally tone and chant. I have visual light activations. I also have a free 5-day abundance portal. If you're new to my work and you want to sample something that is absolutely for free, definitely check that out. That will help you transcend lack of consciousness. We do journaling, you use your voice, you'll witness me doing some hot seat coaching. There's been so many people that have taken that and have had powerful transformations just within those 5 days. And there's also 2 spaces open currently for one-to-one mentorship and coaching. And if you're just curious on other ways to work with me as well, I am starting to do private VIP retreats. If that is something that interests you, send me a message. Sacred Sound at NicoleMantia.com. I would love, just visit my website too, NicoleMantia.com. It's MANTILLA.com. And there's spaces where you can send me a message too. Thank you for listening to this. I hope this served you. I hope you feel the transmission of love in your heart. And you too can do that journaling practice. You can sit here longer. And I hope you saw yourself in this experience. Sending so much love.